The devastating impact of severe dry weather that has been affecting the country is felt most in the north, where the agriculture sector has taken the brunt of the unseasonable drought. In the Corozal district, farmers are still assessing losses they have suffered as a result of the prolonged shortage of water, which has harshly affected crop production. Little Belize, a traditional Mennonite community east of Progreso Lagoon, has seen entire cornfields decimated. Soybean, an economic mainstay in this agrarian colony, is once again in grave danger.
So we are standing here in a poor field of soybeans, and most of them they are like this, like what we already pictured. So it's poor. A lot of them will maybe give 20% of the full produce, and some they have some fields that are like in 50 and 60%. It's the highest what I saw as up to now. It's like 50-60% the highest one, but the most are lower. They're like 15%, 20%, 25% of the producing what they normally should.
Across Little Belize, there are approximately 7,000 acres of legume that were planted earlier this year. It is estimated that the maximum yield will be 25%. That's a massive loss of almost $2 million, and that is only one crop grown in this area of northern Belize.
For Little Belize itself, the grains, the veggies, and also and other legumes were also damaged by the drought. Similarly to other parts of the district and also other parts of the other districts that I already mentioned. So it has been a similar situation due to drought. Right?
Looking at the pastoral landscape, cows are grazing, but many of them are emaciated from lack of water. The grasses they have been consuming over the past few months have been low in water content, and it clearly shows. Elsner Campos is the district agriculture coordinator for Corozal.
And our department has already reported taking in consideration that how many pounds it was lost for each animal during this long period, during this long drought. This is something that hasn't happened just out of a sudden, right? It's due to many other reasons. One of them is climate change, and well, the animals did suffer. If you were asking about it, we are considering 50 pounds loss during this long drought, and that was mainly throughout the district, I would say.
This was first shared by Agriculture Minister Godwin Hulls last month when the figures were released on the effects of the drought on cattle.
Livestock took a big hit, but livestock is a little touchy because the figures given to me that is about 60,300 heads of cattle that have been affected, not dead, means they lost weight, they get mager, they didn't have water, never had grass. So the estimate is roughly about 50 pounds per animal, and of course at $1.50 a pound, it's a significant reduction. Cattle will come back for sure.
Abram Smith is one of several thousand residents who make their living off the land. Back in March, the soybean industry was at a critical juncture due to the introduction of derivatives from Mexico. The industry was primed to rebound after government stepped in to regulate importation, but no one here was prepared for this catastrophe.
Okay, we have no idea how we would handle the loss because we have nowhere another income. So if we will not get help from somewhere, so we are not able to get fertilizer again to give the nutrition to the land and even to buy the chemicals to spray them to give good products. So it's this will not even cover the expenses of the cost of the planting and spraying, whatever, all the maintenance. So for labor, we will have nothing.
While government has stepped in to provide some relief to farmers in the most affected areas, recovering from this devastating phenomenon will prove challenging to most farmers who already owe the banks for this year's crop.
They cannot see how to keep going this way because it's all tied up because they owe the bank and so on.
Reporting for News 5, I am Isani Cayetano.